Hello, this is your girl Shantel Redman. Well, actually, it's Shantel Redman Clarke because y'all girls get married. If you're new here, you haven't get a chance to subscribe, make sure you go ahead, hit that red button, turn on the post notification bell so the moment I upload, you'll be the first to see. So, as you can see by the title, the flow of or wedding day. So if you're interested, remember to give this video a thumbs up and also comment down below, share with a friend, and let me know how you feel at the end of this video. So with no further ado, let's jump in. So for those of you that are stopping by here for the very first time, I recently created a wedding diary, which I'm going to leave up here on the screen, where you can go ahead and check out the videos that I've shared during my wedding planning. And if you don't know, I planned my wedding from scratch, so I was able to share a little with you guys, not much, but I share as best as possible, where to some extent it will be beneficial for the brides to be, the potential brides, the brides planning, in the process of planning as well. Feel free to ask any question down below. I am officially a wedding planner, I would say, because I plan our wedding from the very start to the very end, without any planner, without any idea as to what I was doing, but I know exactly what I want. So you know, you girl did her thing, okay? You girl did her thing. But anyway, so the morning of our wedding, if I'm gonna leave the link up here somewhere on the screen here for my wedding eve vlog, where you see everything that was done leading up to the wedding day. So the morning of the wedding, everyone woke up. As we said, we shared the Airbnb, so you can watch the wedding eve vlog to see exactly what took place the night before the wedding. So in the morning, I wake up and made breakfast. It wasn't anything special because each person pledged to carry something to prepare for breakfast. So it was just egg, franks, bread, and tea we had for breakfast. So we didn't get as much sleep as possible because we're still wrapping the wedding souvenir, and so it kind of take up most of the time in the night. So honestly speaking, I don't think anyone actually get enough rest for that day. So when I wake up in the morning, I made breakfast for the entire party and turned to bed to ensure that by the time the makeup artist came, everyone was actually showered and ready. I on the gears, which were the printed t-shirt and the shorts, which if you have watched my bridesmaid gift bag, you would see what exactly I was talking about. And I know for sure that I was being a little fussy and I was rushing the girls because I just wanted things to just flow properly. But I think it was like at the end of the wedding night, I was just reflecting on the day and I realized I was really being a little iggy. Like, I wanted things to flow properly and for things to run out smoothly, so you know, eventually that pressure that you eventually have on your wedding day, you just want things to get done and you want everybody being and fresh up here. That was going on for me as well. So eventually everybody had their breakfast, we drink our tea. The makeup artist came just on time, just as she promised, and we take turns to do our makeup and everything. Both my mom and my husband mom came by along with the two flowers girl because I want everybody to be in one area. So we take turns and we get our makeup done, and afterwards we did some photo. The photographer came and videographer, and you know, they're able to capture a little of everyone, which I really appreciate. And we pretty much leave for the rest of the day. We just get dressed, we take turns about each other. I didn't have a vlog camera. The space on my phone was pretty much full because y'all know I'm recording on my phone. But if you wish to give me a Sony ZV-1 vlog camera, like, definitely I would take that. So no recording was actually getting to take place. I really wanted to record the wedding day, but it's just one of those days. So basically pretty much we got dressed, we take some photos. I was still a little bit iffy as well because my ride was running a little bit late, but it came on time. And as much as you want your wedding day to go as smooth as possible, some things is just out of your control, and pretty much that's it. So the guys rent an Airbnb also the night before, so all the men were together along with all the females being together. So the photographer had time to go by there, get some photo, get some video snaps and everything, and the other car came by the female side to pick up and drop off. As I said, I really wanted to reach early, but that wasn't the case. So by the time we left, everybody get dressed to take a photo, the ride came, and we reached where we had the ceremony was up in Leganis, and eventually there up Leganis side always have traffic, like you can avoid traffic up by Leganis side. So that's what really hold me, because when we leave Portmore the traffic wasn't so bad in Portmore, but the moment we touch Leganis side, that's where the traffic is, because within the time it was a 1 o'clock wedding, so you know eventually 12 o'clock 1 is lunchtime in Jamaica, so eventually traffic's gonna be on the road, especially up by that side. So I think we reached maybe an hour to 2 hours. To be honest, I'm not sure what time we reached the venue. To be honest, I could maybe ask somebody if they were keeping track of the time, but we know we didn't reach for 1 p.m. The ceremony went on, and you know the ceremony was really lovely. But before we get into the ceremony, after I said on all invitation all white, person came in different color, like 3 person I think came in different color than the full white as I'd asked, and I was so upset. Oh my god, when I say I was so upset, I was so upset. Like my maid of honor and my bridesmaid were saying that, you know, not to worry, just try to enjoy the day, because I'm like, I put out so much effort, and I let it be known like it's an all white wedding. Like why would you come to my wedding showing up in a different color apart from the full white as I asked? But once I realized that it, as much as it's your wedding day, not everybody's gonna respect your request and gonna honor your request. Because trust me, when I saw it, I was like so ready to go and like, hey, head back out, because this is not what was written on the invitation. But I managed to keep calm, and I say no, we left it, we're just gonna leave it as it is, to be honest. And you know, we came in, as we said, we started a little late, but we still able to finish up everything on time. The ceremony was lovely, and you know, to say everybody came out in a full white, apart from those strippers that didn't come in full white. It was lovely and everything. I think some persons were late for the ceremony, so it would have looked as if the wedding was like a small wedding, because we're catering for 60 guests, including the bridal party, and you know the bridal party was a lot, so that would have included the bridal party as well. The ceremony went on, it was lovely, it was good, the decor was everything. It was just as what I'd asked for, so shout out to my planner for the decorator for that one. You know, the ceremony finished, leaving now to go take the photos at Oak Gardens now. I had a little, it was, I would say it's an argument where we did have a little tussle with my husband, because I wanted things to run, so I wanted to go and take the photos and come back so we can start the reception and everything. So things kind of get a little heated, because like, you know, we wanted to work with the videographer and the photographer and so forth. It caused a little argument. But we're able to, like, when we were in the vehicle, we were able to like sit down and talk it and just go over through. But I think that just was like, after planning for so long, and I would just get frustrated, things was on time, it did really take a toll on me. And you know, it's always a case to be said that once you go into something, you must not always like try to take it out on the person or the person around you, and I think that's exactly what happened with my husband and I. But we end up to go and, you know, take the photos, we take some nice shots. I did share some on my Instagram, so if you're not yet following me on Instagram, my name is, I'm going to leave my name right here, so you can actually go and check out some of the photos. I haven't posted a lot, but I post some. I promised to post, you know, maybe at a later date, but I didn't want to post a lot of them, even though I said I was going to post the entire album on all social. But you know, like after a time, I guess later on I can share. So we went, as I said, the ceremony was lovely. We take some shots at Oak Gardens at the Chinese Benevolent. It was really lovely and everything. The photographer was like French kiss. We get our photos. As I said, we were running behind time, and I remember after the wedding, first we were saying that they were waiting long and they were a little bit hungry, and I was hungry as much as I was hungry. But one thing I've learned, that once you go to someone's wedding or invite for a wedding, don't come with an empty stomach. Like, I don't care what you're doing, do not come with a hungry stomach, because when you spend so much days planning, so much stress and everything, you're going to want to take your photos. You want adequate amount of photos, so you want adequate amount of time. So I recommend guests like fully belly, eat a good breakfast, eat a good lunch, and if you're not an early eater, depending on the time of the wedding, always walk with a juice, some water and a snack. Okay, like I ain't tussling nobody, and if you want to tussle with me, go tussle elsewhere, but I'm not hassling with you. But I'm just saying, you go to a wedding fully belly. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're sitting and waiting. Yeah, it's a little bit rude. But when we look at the cost to like cater for finger foods, where we left to go to the ceremony, got to go and take the photo, it was a lot of money. And bear in mind that we're funding this wedding, we don't have any loan. We had savings here and there, and we did get a lot of help as well. Shout out to those who contributed significantly to our wedding, whether from a small portion to a medium size, a big, a extra large. You know yourself, we really appreciate it. But it was a little bit too much, so I'm highly recommending you, if you go to a wedding, please eat some good food before you come, and if you can't manage to eat, walk with it, because person's gonna spend time to take their photos, because that's what they pay for. We don't have another day where we can go and take the photos again and then come back. No, it's on, everything's gonna be done on the day, and that's it. And you want to live in every single moment, capture everything as best as possible. So yeah, I do apologize for the lateness, but some things that I said is just way beyond. When we come back now to the reception was really lovely. A lot of more, you see more persons there, because to be honest, like, I was watching the crowd, but I wasn't watching the crowd. So if you ask me how much person was there, who we recall seeing, to be honest, I couldn't get a count for everybody, because I was focus on my husband the entire time, and that's a little bit bad. But when we came back to the reception, the room was lovely, like the white, all white decor, the setup. I had asked the decor slash planner for the decor at Waterfalls. Everything just came to life with the white decor, the seating charts that I did with the frames to say love, commitment, and everything, because that's how we had placed our seating chart. And as I said, we weren't going for nothing extravagant and all out and everything to say, yeah, we're gonna spend millions of dollars at decoration. The simple decor to me was just everything. It just fell in the right place, to be honest. We give our toast, person give their speech, we cut a cake, we did our that. Let me tell you, I haven't get the full video of the reception as yet. So, and some of the clippings that we get from our family and friends, they're not so clear, and to be honest, I want them to be clear to share them. But it was really lovely. One of the takeaway for me though, it was when babe was removing the garter. I mean, we have discussion prior to the wedding that, you know, I want you to take off the garter and all of that, so it wasn't something like on the day you find out he actually know. And I didn't want to be so, I don't know what's the word to call it. I don't think rude is the word, but I didn't want to be that extra bright to put the garter all the way up on my leg, like up, because I'm like, eventually gonna lift up the dress, and you know, where how am I gonna sit, persons will be able to see beneath me as well. And so for babe, they did this, let me tell you, babe went underneath and take the garter like a pro, okay? It did. That was a takeaway for us. For a wedding dance, we didn't really have a routine, to be honest. We just work with the flow. I mean, we were practicing other dance, we were practicing the entrance for the when we come in and everything. We were focusing more on that one, and you know, baby this thing, I did my thing, and you know, we're able to have a special moment. Person writing the notes, because we provide, I bought a flashcard like, and I leave a pen and the flashcard at each table so a person could write, you know, the well wish, because sometimes when you go to a wedding, not everybody will feel comfortable to come up to give you a toast. So I said, if you write it, we'll always have it to reread like a year later. You know, maybe when we're feeling down, we can always go back to look for those notes as well. And overall, they always say there's no such thing as perfect, but I think both the ceremony and the wedding reception was perfect for me. You know, babe said he loved it as well, but I can't speak for babe, I can only speak for myself. But so far he said it was lovely, and trust me, when I come the day, and you know, so much months I was doing a full job plus thing, going to school, I didn't really have, I did not had a planner. The planner was me. So outsourcing, calling, visiting and everything, it was just me. I did get like maybe a 5% help, but the majority of help, like that 95% from the very start to the beginning, was just solely on me. And if you should ask me if I do it again, of course I will do it again. I would definitely do it again because we're really grateful and thankful throughout the process. Yeah, like really it breaks me, like this whole wedding planning, it breaks me and it made me, but when I came on the day, I was like, I did this, and the only way I could did all the only way I could actually cover everything was just because of the grace of God. And you know, like there are days when I just get up and I just crying, you know, people calling me to say this and tell me that and everything. I remember one night I came home and the phone was just ringing continuously, person calling me for things that I have no control over, person cursing me out when I already give these person information like months in advance and everything. And I think I was just like going to lose my mind. And I remember one of my bridesmaids were home with me and everything, and trust me, all I had to do was just like lay your hands on me and pray, because the burden was burdening. Like, I kid you not, there's no such as word. But the burden was burdening me. Like, I literally couldn't manage. Like, I just had to like put on the phone, and I went to bed early that night, and I just say, no, we come this too far to really give up. And when you see somebody take time out to plan their wedding and, you know, go into details, and you don't know, you really and truly don't know behind the scenes of that, and you don't try to be so rude, to be disrespectful, asking questions where like, I don't even know where you get that question from. You come in to ask the bride and the groom and everything, just leave them to be. If you can't be happy with it, like, just say, you know what, I don't want to be a part of it. But coming to bash the bride or the groom for things where we don't care, like, this is not your wedding, this is not you paying for it. And even if you're paying for the wedding, you still don't have much say, because this is our day. At the end of the day, it's our day, and this is what's gonna live on for years upon years to come, not your opinion of others. And I've learned that during the process, that it's your wedding day, and a lot of persons gonna have things to say, but you have to do what makes you comfortable and what's best for you as the husband to be and the bride to be. And I said I enjoy my wedding to the fullest, and if I had to do it again, I will do it 1,000 times again. But pretty much that sums up the wedding day. As I said, I haven't get the full video of the ceremony and the reception. If I do, maybe later on I might share, maybe not. This will be an overview of what took place on our wedding day. It's not much. Person were asking me for full video and everything, but I haven't gotten the full video, and I don't think I'll be able to share the full video of the ceremony and the reception. I did leave my wedding highlights, so you can check out that one. And I thank you guys so much for following up on the wedding diaries. If you haven't gotten a chance to check it out, I'm going to leave it at the end of the video, so you can actually click and watch from the very start to the very end. If you haven't gotten a chance to gift us, or PayPal or Jamaican account, or American account, and also wedding registry is also down below in the description, so you can check that one out to see if there's anything that you want to gift us as well. And for those person haven't yet get a chance to watch up the entire wedding diaries, I encourage you to do so. Remember to like the video, to comment and let me know, because when you comment and when you like, I will actually know that you're actually here. And remember, it's important to watch from the start and to the end. So I will see you in my next video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my wedding diaries. Bye.